Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 61 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough where we're working on upgradable bases. Last episode we got ourselves some fruit trains going. I did actually notice a couple of additional things. One is I updated the train conditions for the drop-off station so that they explicitly just look for the absence of the fruit they're carrying, because they can be carrying seeds eventually, and when that happens they don't have empty cargo. So I have fixed that, and I also noticed that this little belt here, which feeds our go generate some more seeds thingy here, sometimes gets spoilage on it, and so I just added a filtered inserter to go ahead and burn the spoilage. So I did those offline, and yeah, that should be working appropriately. So, okay, what are we going to do today? What we're going to do today is we're going to work on some like rocket part stuff. So this will eventually be the non-quality side of the base. Looks like we have a grid here already, although I think we want to put this in, and we want to get rid of that stuff. Maybe not. That's too much. No, too much. This stuff. And then we can get a ramp like so. I believe now we can get this stuff up. Come over to here. And then we should be able to just copy this set of stuff and put it there. Okay, good. I think for right now, I'm not actually going to use the fruit trains that we just set up, because I think what will happen if we do that is that we will end up with only jelly nuts only being delivered to this side, and Yamako's only being delivered to this side. So for the time being, I think we're just gonna like put splitters on these guys and use these. The total base only needs one total belt of fruit, so I think that will be okay until we start to have actually sort of quality fruit and non-quality fruit later. But we can at least reserve ourselves some space here. We are going to want actually probably the grid with roboports, right? This guy and this guy. I guess I should probably head back over here. Okay, so we're going to end up with kind of a main bus sort of thing again. So I think that's going to look like, I guess we can actually split it down the middle, right? If we do that, that gives me two. I have three over here. But I'm really using only two most of the time. Okay, so we'll make enough room. So we'll go one more out. So that will go there. And that will go there. And then we are also going to need this sort of like disposal stuff. And what I'm wondering is, I guess I can at least come this far. I guess I'm not ready to do this yet. Okay. let's extend these down. Is this how far down we're going? I guess we're going to the next one. Although that stuff's kind of in the way. Oh, saved it. I saved him from destruction. Okay. This stuff will come here. Okay, then I would need to copy this stuff, probably including the heating towers. And I think I want to flip this. Well, let's see. Now I've got like too much stuff in here. That one is not needed. And those are not needed. Okay. I don't know what that is. Does that have anything on it besides electricity? No, it does not. All right, so that's better. Okay. So then, if we flip this, this almost fits. Why don't we just do this? I guess you can go down one more. Let's try that out. And let's do the same thing over here. Flip. I think like that. Okay. Good. That stuff comes in there. Probably only need one of these. I need this guy. Nope. And where are you gonna go? Come out here. And this will be spoilage. Okay, if we need it. All right, very good. I feel like we may as well build a power plant. Although I don't think we really need to trigger this. Flip you. Something like this. That looks good. No, because that's steam. Okay, you get water in from the other side. Okay, and the steam is all connected. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Then what we want is this. Flipped this way. Which can we do this without? Yeah, that'll work. except that I don't think I want that. I do want... I need to get water somewhere. This stuff is a lot easier now that we have a mall. Okay, good. So that gives us fruit disposal. Very nice. Okay, so what is next? We need to generate about a belt worth of iron bacteria over here. And so I think we want to do this in 3 stages. I think we want to generate nutrients. Well, maybe we can fit it all. I'm not sure we can, but okay. Let's see. Let's get our restartable nutrients. Where's that guy? Here it is. And this has fruit coming this way. Okay, that's good. That gives me nutrients out. Okay. Good. Okay, next, and I do wonder if we have to move this guy. Okay, next we have to make some bioflux, and I think the way that we do that, well, let's see. I think it's going to look like very similar to what we had up here. Okay, we're going to need 6 biochambers making iron bacteria. So I don't think there will be room. One, two. That's fine. Just put you there for a second. Good. So we will need to bootstrap the iron bacteria in. And so in order to do that, we're going to need jelly and the basic iron bacteria guy. Okay, lots of this stuff is going to look very familiar, so that is okay. So we're going to need fruit and nutrients. And we need bioflux, for which we need less than half a belt. And we may just need a little bit of bacteria. As far as nutrients, we only need half a belt of nutrients for the whole build here. So I think what that means is we can put nutrients and bioflux together. Okay, so this is going to look like this. Okay, this is going to be mesh. Okay. This is going to be jelly. What's the rate of jelly? No, I'm at 65. Okay, so let's get 2. No, 1's enough. 1's enough. Okay, then this one we have to do the same dealie. And for this, we're going to need, I think we need maybe 2 of these. Okay, where do we want? Okay, so we only need nutrients on half of this, and I think we only want it on the inside track. Which I'm just gonna take the filters off of this guy so he doesn't put anything out. That puts the nutrients here, and if they come down here, they'll be on the bottom. Okay, so this will be nutrients. They come here, so that means that we can put Bioflex out here. Good. Those will be nutrients. This is going to be fruit. And then we're done with fruit after this row of stuff. Okay, good. You're going to be Yamakos. You're going to be Yamakos. This stuff comes further out. Except that that's not where the fruit one is. This one's the fruit. Okay. Then we need jelly nuts in there. And then we need jelly nuts here. And we need jelly this way. Okay. Good. What else do we need? We need nutrients. Here. All these guys need nutrients. And then we need to get our like seed stuff out, which is here. This, some of this stuff. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. But here's what we'll do. We'll just say you will always be getting rid of spoilage and Yamako seeds. And then you might be getting rid of mash. So we'll just put that there for now. Okay, good. That gets you out. You need a way to clear spoilage. Right, we're only putting nutrients on one side of the belt here. Okay, good. Where's the spoilage guy? This guy. Okay, good. Need another one of these things in here. Except you're going to be jelly nut seeds. And you may flush jelly at some point. Okay. Good. You need some of this. And you need some of this. You become jelly nuts. Okay, good. That clears both of those. This is the end of where we need jelly nuts. Or any fruit for that matter. Oh, but I still... Okay, I'm clearing the trash there. Okay, good. Oh, I guess you can continue going straight. And then what are you going to get in here? You take jelly, you output spoilage. So that's going to be one of these. And that's it, I think. Except that we're going to put iron bacteria on this belt. Okay. Let's see. These are going to be jelly nuts. And Yamakos. Okay. So you are going to need to do okay. That gets our fruit off and onto the fruit belt, and then we need to put the fruit back on the belt. So jelly nuts are here. Filter jelly nuts right. Okay, that puts you back on there. And Yamakos get put back on here. Okay, good. So that puts the fruit back on the belt. Right. So then we need 1, 2. We need 6. Let's see if this will all fit here. This is going to be these guys. What did I say? 6? Okay. Now, we also need productivity modules here. Let's see if we can put them this close together or not. Okay. What else do we need here? This stuff needs productivity. This stuff needs productivity. And these guys need productivity. Or at least can take advantage of it. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? This is going to be nutrients and bioflux. I guess we can do it this way. Let's get our placement beacons. And then this will be let's see, I wonder if we can successfully do this. Okay. Where do we want this to be? This is only going to be bacteria on here, so it doesn't matter. But we do need... Okay, so we need... inputs of bioflux and nutrients. Okay. Good. We're going to need spoilage out. Okay, so that is going to be these guys like this. We need a spoilage guy like that. Okay. We are going to need to get roboports in here, but that's okay because I think we can just get one in there. Let's see if that covers everything that we care about. It does. Good. Okay. We'll have to work out power in a minute. Okay, so then we need this goes right side in the direction of travel. So this will be bacteria out. So that's going to go on the right side, which means it will be able to get onto the belt here. And the other bacteria will go there. Same deal here. This one will get blocked though. This one gets blocked. Maybe we don't do this way. Maybe we do it like this. Like that. Let's see if this will. Because we need outputs on both sides of the belt of bacteria. Okay, so let's get rid of this stuff. Stuff. All right, and then these copy. Okay. Good. Or it would be good if we had power in here. What if we get this? Almost covers everything. Something like that. Okay, good. This should be a lot easier because we can just only activate the entire thing when we need iron bacteria. And so that's going to come down here. We're going to do something like our is this what we want? We just need boxes for right now. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a Fulgora buffer. I don't see any reason why this would not work right here. Put that there like that. Oh, and this is going to be iron ore. It's fine, we'll start with that. Okay. But this is actually going to be, the output side is going to be iron ore. and the input side is going to be bacteria for balance. Okay. Good. And that's going to be iron ore. So then what we need is we want to count these guys, and we want to add up the iron ore and the iron bacteria, and we're going to output I. Okay. Good. And then that will be our signal. Actually, let's do one more. Let's do one more thing. Let's do this, and we're going to say if I is less than 1,000, then we're going to make iron ore. Okay, good. And then that demand can come on all of this stuff. We don't have I don't know. Let's just cover some of this stuff. Does that power everything? It does. Okay, good. And then, but we don't have a roboport up here, which we can fix. Maybe we put it right here. Roboport. Okay, but we have to do something with our nutrients, with the extra nutrients here. So this is going to filter is there any reason we can't just have the bioflux go all the way around, actually? I think there is not. Okay. Then in that case, I think we can just go around this way. Okay, so in this case, nutrients come onto the top of this one, which means they're on the bottom of this one, which means they're on the top of this one, which means they're on the bottom of this one, which puts them back on the top. Okay, good. So then so they do end up on the correct space. And any spoilage goes the other way. onto the spoilage belt. Okay, good. We took care of looping the fruit. We know this works up here. But we need... what is that? Where's the thing that says we want to make nutrients? It's up here. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to get... this guy. This guy. And if we're trying to make iron ore, then we should call for nutrients. Okay, good. We're calling for nutrients there. And this needs to go out onto the demand. Okay, good. So that sends us fruit. This should be okay up here. Okay. So then this is pretty straightforward, which is we put if iron ore less than or equal to 0, then we should also flush mash. Right. And then you're only active if iron ore greater than 0. And you're only active if iron ore greater than 0. Okay. And you're same thing with these two guys. Okay. Same with that. We need this guy only enabled if we're trying to make iron ore. This guy is if iron ore less than or equal to 0, then also flush jelly. Alright, good. This one is only if we're making iron ore. Same with this guy. Okay. Same with these two. Same with this guy. Same with this guy. Same with him. Okay, good. This is going faster. This is the mash guy. So it's this. This is the jelly guy. So that's this. Oh, I don't have this guy. Okay. It's all pretty easy. That's this guy. that guy. Good. Good, that's right. Do I need to activate any of this stuff? Oh, I'm not getting... Okay, these need to move down. Because we gotta be able to get... If I do this out, I can get that in. Okay. Good. That has everything powered except for these things here. How are we going to get power to those things? Well, I suppose we can move all of this stuff from here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then that lets me get this thing in here. Good, and then I guess I want the inputs. Okay, what's going on here? Fine, put that stuff down. I guess I should come up here where I'm building stuff. Okay, then this guy is only enabled if we're trying to make iron ore. This guy's, no, not that guy. This guy is only enabled if we're trying to make iron ore. Okay. Okay. Now, what we actually want is we only want the bootstrappy guy to work if we don't currently have bacteria in, I think, the first one. And let me get map mode. This here. And we want we want to read contents. Okay, and so if this is greater than 1 and bacteria less than or equal to 0 on the green wire, then say I want you to make bacteria. And so then actually this is bacteria greater than 1. So we need to bootstrap. This is bacteria greater than 1. This is the same as that one. And then we have to fix this one to be this one. And so it's going to be, if I don't need that. Okay, I do want that. Okay. And I'm not flushing jelly because I do need this stuff. And you're waiting. Okay. I think let's plug this in. Okay, so let's just do and then let's do okay. Let's see if this will work. And these go all the way down. Oh, we have no power here. That's interesting. And not appropriate. I still have no power. Guess I can do that. All right. Oh, I have to bootstrap this thing with spoilage. Where am I going to get spoilage? From here? How much spoilage I get? Lots. Okay, good. I forgot I have to, like, seed this thing. And then I need to do it here. Uh-oh, jelly nuts are stuck. Well, that's interesting. There we go. Oh, this is putting these on the wrong side. Okay, when was this guy going to be active? I guess we can go look. This was the MASH guy. This one was active, coming off the same green as right below that guy. Is that right? He connects to that belt. So we can copy him, paste him there. Okay, but we're making nutrients. And let's just make sure they're coming back on the correct side of the belt, which they are. Okay, good. You have bacteria in you, so that's okay. Here comes Bioflux. Oh, you need to also get iron ore out. And you need to get iron ore out. This is all backed up. Okay, so then what we need to do is take those off. This is I. That's the sum. And so then we want I divided by -4. Oh, this doesn't, it's not going to work. This isn't going to work. So I think we're just going to do this. Okay. This should only put iron ore out, however. I think this is okay. Okay, good. These are all going, right? Nice. We are getting extra bioflux out. Is this stuff getting burned down here? It is, and this is not. This will heat up eventually. Okay, did we get more than... Yes, so we're not calling for nutrients anymore, right? Right. And then these guys are flushing. That's good. These guys are flushing. Right. Great. That is... Wow, we produced a lot of iron ore very quickly. But good. I think that covers us. Is there a need for this to be... Just put on both sides there. Okay, cool. How are we doing on jelly nut seed supply? Oh, good. Does that mean that we are making some of this stuff? We are. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, which means are we no longer calling for stuff? We should hopefully not be calling for stuff. We are not calling for stuff. That is great. So we're not doing any fruit production. Except what we need for this thing. Great. Why are you still asking for fruit? Okay, you're not. Great. Great, great, great. That's iron production. Nice. Okay. Great. We can probably do... We need more copper production, though. So I think we're going to leave that one for... We're going to leave that one for next time. And I think we'll call that an episode. So this gives us the iron production we need to make rocket parts at scale. And it seems like that worked pretty well. Cool. Yeah. That basically worked pretty much when we turned it on. Nice. That's okay. We have some bioflux still circulating here, so that's fine. I can just stay there, really, just in case we need to turn it back on. I think it's just fine to leave that there to spoil eventually. But cool. That's iron production. I think next time we should be able to do the copper production much more quickly. And then, yeah, we'll do that next time. So that's a problem for future Mystic Fish. So that's what we have for today. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.